Hi guys, this is Vineet, and in this video we will discuss about how you can set an expiration date on backup inside SQL Server. So before we go ahead, I would request you guys to please subscribe to my channel and hit on the bell icon, select all notifications to get all the notifications regarding my future videos. And there are some points to remember. Please watch this video till the end to gain better clarity of the concept, and if possible watch this video twice. And do exercises in your lab environment only, do not touch the production environment. And we would like to know your thoughts regarding our video, so please share comments. Let's go back to a topic, which is how you can set the expiration or expiration date on backups inside SQL Server. So let's go to our notes. Okay, so in this video we will go through two of the demos on setting the expiration dates on backup. So one demo I will show you using SQL Server Management Studio. Another one we will use T-SQL commands to perform the same operation. So let's open up SQL Server Management Studio. So I have connected to one of my database servers. Now let's see how you can set the expiration date on a backup inside SQL Server. So if you want to do the procedure through SSMS, so you need to right click on a database backup, and so in our example we are taking Northwind as the database. So right click on the database, go to task, select backup. Let's take a full backup in our case for Northwind database, and recovery model is pulse locked for this database. And if we go under media options, not under media options, let's select the backup options. So first of all, go to general page and select which file will contain the backup. So remove the already existing file in which the backup is going to be copied. I'm adding a new one. So I'm naming the file here. So I will mark it as northwind.bak as the name of the file for taking backups. So this will be a new file and location will be this. The backup folder inside MySQL folder, and the complete path is this. And if you go inside the backup options, let's see if it gives us an option to expire the database. So you will see backup set will expire. So we can provide number of days here. We can set expiry as per number of days. So minimum value can be 0 and maximum value can be 99,999 days. And the value of 0 days means here is backup set will never expire. So in our example, let's say if we want backup set to expire after 2 days. So we will set 2 over here. So today is 25/7. It will expire after 27/7 at 5:22 p.m. So it will add 48 hours to the time we are taking the backup if we are adding it for 2 days. And we can also allow backup set to expire at a certain date. So we can specify a date over here. Time specification is not present over here, so we can specify as per date. So this backup will expire on certain date. So if we want to set it for 27, if we want backup set to expire as on 27 of July, then we can set the date like this, and this backup will expire after this date. So what do we mean by expiry of backup? So if we set certain days as the expiry date, during those days we cannot write to that backup set. So only after the expiry period is over, that backup set can be written with a new database backup or something like that. So in our case, we are setting the expiry after 2 days. So let's take a backup here in this file, and we are setting the expiry after 2 days. So which means that backup set will expire as on 27/7. So let's take a backup quickly. So we see backup is done. Let's click OK and go to the backup location to see whether we have the backup is actually done. So go to SQL Server, under that go to your instance and the MS SQL folder. Under that there is backup folder. Under that we see our backup is present over here, and this is expiry of 2 days. Now let me try to take another backup inside the same file. Let's see if that is possible. As per the expiry rule, that shouldn't be happening. So let's test this. So what I'm doing is right clicking on it and taking a new backup inside the same file. We can take multiple backups inside a single file. So now let's take another full backup uh, on this backup set. Here I'm not setting any expiry, but yeah, I'm trying to take backup inside the file, which is set to expire after 2 days. So let's see whether it allows us or not. So it allowed us. So let's see why it allowed us. Okay, guys, let's go through this example again. So I have deleted the database backup. Now let's take a backup. So I'm going to task taking a backup, and here we are taking a full backup inside this file. And under media options, we are using the append option as of now. And we are under the backup set options, we are setting expiry after 2 days, which is 27/7. So let's take a backup over here. So we have taken a full backup. A file is created over here. Now let's take another backup. So now expiry is set on that backup set for 2 days, right? So if we take another backup, and while taking backup, there is an option to check for backup recovery. So we need to go to media options, and this time, so if we set a expiry on a database backup, it means that we cannot override that backup set. So here what we are doing, we are trying to override the media. Let's see if that expiry thing comes up now. So we are overwrite an existing backup set, and at the same time we will check media set name and backup set expiration. So this will check for two things. Media set name we had not given, so it will check for backup set expiration before overwriting the overwriting this new backup over the existing backup media. So let's click OK. It has thrown us the error that medium on the device, it expires on July 28, and it cannot be overwritten. So this is the message we got. So this backup set cannot be overwritten. This is the message we get after setting the expiry on the backup set. Yeah, we can certainly append to the existing backup set, but we cannot override an existing backup set if we set an expiry on the database. All right, let's click on cancel. Let me delete that database file. So guys, I think now you understand the concept of backup set expiry. Now let me show you how you can perform the same operation using the T-SQL commands. So in T-SQL we are just showing you how you can take backup. So you need to do backup database, and let's go inside master. Here we are taking the database backup for Northwind database, and we are taking it to disk, and we will specify this location. So let's take this location, the single quotes, and specify the name of file as northwind.bak. File name is specified, and here we can specify the option with expire date, or maybe another parameter which can be used is retain days can also be used. So under that you can specify a date at which the backup set will expire. So if I set it for 27, this backup set will expire after 2 days. So backup can be taken like this by setting the expiry date. So let's execute it. So it has created a file. The expiry date on this media set is set to 2 days. So guys, what we have done is we have taken a backup with the 2 days retention up till 27/7 for Northwind database, and we have taken the backup in this folder. So this is our 2 days as a expiry date. So what now we'll do, we will take another backup and we want to overwrite on top of the existing backup set. For that we need to use the option init, and this option basically indicates that you want to overwrite an existing backup set. And another option is no skip option, which basically instructs the SQL Server to not skip the expiry dates check. And this is the default option. Even if you don't specify this option by default, SQL Server checks for the expiry. So let's try to execute this statement to see if it executes. So it is giving us error. Let me see if we can. Okay, let me see how you can specify both these parameters. Okay guys, you need to specify the with clause, and along with you can specify the init clause, which indicates that the backup set will be overwritten. And no skip option I'm specifying here deliberately in order to check that it should check for expiry date time before overwriting the existing backup set. So let's try to execute this statement. This statement should give us an error because it shouldn't be writing to an existing backup set having an expiry date of 27/7, because right now it's 25/7. So let's execute this statement. So got this error like we get in the SSMS Studio. So it is again indicating the same error. The medium on the device expire on July 27 at 12 a.m. and this cannot be overwritten. So this is the usual error you get if you specify these options. So even if we don't specify this option, I think it by default check the expiration date. So yeah, even if you don't specify this option, this will check for the expiration date on the database. And if you omit this option within it, what it will do, it will append to an existing database, which it will easily allow. It will allow you to take the backup because a new backup will be created and it will be appended to the existing backup inside the backup set. So that is allowed. So yeah, if we execute this statement, now there are two backups inside that northwind.back file. So it allowed us. So guys, I hope you got the concept of setting the expiry date on the backups, and you also now understood what's the concept of expiry dates on the backup sets, and what it allows, what it does not allow uh, for a backup set to be overwritten or not. So I hope you like this video, and if you really like this video, please hit on the like button, and please subscribe to my channel, hit on the bell notification icon, and select all notifications to get notifications regarding all my future video. I thank you once again for your time, and you have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.